Urgent Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Pittsburgh Steelers updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Alright, Steelers Nation, today we've got some pretty intriguing news that's causing a lot of buzz around the league and, of course, among fans of the black and gold. Now, if you've been paying close attention to the NFL offseason, you've probably heard the whispers, the rumors, and the speculation swirling around one of the most talked about topics in recent weeks, the Steelers' quarterback situation. It's no secret that Pittsburgh is always looking to improve and adapt, especially when it comes to filling that crucial position under center. But what's really catching everyone's eye right now is a potential backup plan that could be set into motion if things may not go as planned with their initial target. Yes, I'm talking about Kirk Cousins. Now, hold on, don't get ahead of yourself just yet. Before you start imagining Cousins in a Steelers jersey, let's break down what's really happening behind the scenes. According to insider sources close to the NFL, the Steelers are actually considering Kirk Cousins as a backup option, a contingency plan, if they're unable to land Aaron Rodgers from the Green Bay Packers. And honestly, that's a pretty smart move. You see, the Steelers are known for their strategic, pragmatic approach to roster building. They always want to have options, especially at a position as vital and unpredictable as quarterback. They're not just gonna sit back and hope for the best, they're exploring their options and making calculated decisions. Now, why Kirk Cousins? Well, this isn't just some random name coming out of nowhere. Cousins has been a steady presence in the NFL for quite some time now. Playing for the Minnesota Vikings, he's established a reputation for consistency, leadership, and the ability to run an offense efficiently. Sure, he's faced some criticism over the years, especially early in his career, but the truth is, Cousins has proven to be a resilient and capable quarterback. He's not the flashiest guy out there, but he's reliable, and at the NFL level, reliability can be a game changer. When you look at his stats, over the years, he's consistently thrown for over 4,000 yards, has a solid touchdown to interception ratio, and he's shown the ability to perform under pressure. That kind of experience is exactly what the Steelers need in a backup, someone who can step in and run the offense without missing a beat if the starter goes down. Now, we all know that the big question right now is, will the Steelers actually pursue Cousins? And the answer is, it's still early, but signs point to a strong possibility. The focus of the franchise has been heavily centered on landing Aaron Rodgers. I mean, who wouldn't want such a legendary quarterback leading your team? Rodgers has been linked to Pittsburgh for weeks now, with reports indicating that the Steelers are willing to make a splash and do what it takes to bring him in. But let's be real, acquiring a star like Rodgers isn't a simple process. The Packers are in a tough spot, and negotiations could take time. Plus, there's always the risk that Rodgers might stay put or go somewhere else. That's why Pittsburgh's front office is smart to keep a fallback plan in place. And Kirk Cousins fits that bill perfectly, a seasoned veteran who knows the league, who can step in seamlessly if needed, and who can help stabilize the position during a potentially turbulent offseason. Think about the implications of this. The Steelers have a roster stacked with talent on defense, with emerging stars and a solid core that can compete for a playoff spot if they get the quarterback situation right. But the quarterback is the key piece. And having someone like Cousins as a backup, or even a potential starter if Rodgers doesn't materialize, adds a layer of security that few teams can match. It also gives the coaching staff confidence, knowing they have a proven veteran who understands the game, commands respect, and can lead when called upon. That kind of leadership can be priceless, especially in high-pressure situations, be it late in games, critical drives, or playoff scenarios. And speaking of the roster, let's take a moment to appreciate what's happening in Pittsburgh this offseason. The Steelers are coming off a season that, while promising at times, left fans yearning for more consistency. The defense, traditionally their strength, still ranks among the league's best, with players like T.J. Watt, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and Cameron Hayward anchoring that unit. But on offense, there's been a mix of young talent and veteran experience, yet the quarterback position has remained somewhat uncertain. The hopes are high that the Steelers can find stability and maybe even elevate their game to a new level with the right quarterback under center. This is where the potential addition of Cousins could make a huge difference. If the Steelers do manage to land Rodgers, fantastic. That would be a game-changer, a true upgrade that could propel them deep into the postseason. But if negotiations fall through, or if Rodgers chooses another destination, having Cousins as a backup or even a bridge quarterback could be the difference between a playoff berth and a missed opportunity. Remember, Cousins has shown he can run an offense efficiently, manage games, and lead his team with poise. He's not a gunslinger who takes unnecessary risks, but he's smart, accurate, and experienced. And in the Steelers system, with their emphasis on a balanced attack and strong defense, Cousins could fit in seamlessly. Now, let's talk about what this means for the NFL landscape. The quarterback market this offseason has been nothing short of wild. We've seen a number of high-profile trades, free agent signings, and rumors swirling around some of the league's biggest stars. The Steelers, always known for their savvy, are carefully navigating these waters. Their interest in Cousins isn't just about having a backup, it's about having options and being prepared for any scenario. As the league continues to evolve, teams are recognizing that having depth at quarterback isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. The rise of the injury risk, the unpredictability of trades, and the importance of stability have all contributed to this strategic mindset. And let's not forget, the Steelers have a history of smartly evaluating talent and making shrewd moves. From drafting Ben Roethlisberger in the first round back in the day to building a formidable defense that's been the backbone of their success, Pittsburgh's front office has always been proactive. They're not just reacting to the NFL's latest trends, they're shaping them. So, the possibility of bringing in a veteran like Kirk Cousins, whether as a backup or a contingency plan, fits perfectly with their long-term strategy. It's about building a team that's not just ready for next season but for the future. Now, what about the fans? Well, Steelers fans are known for their passion, their loyalty, and their unwavering support. The idea of having Cousins as a backup might not excite everyone initially, especially given the strong desire for a marquee star like Rodgers. But deep down, everyone recognizes the importance of having a dependable quarterback who can step in and keep the team competitive. It's all about peace of mind, knowing that if the unthinkable happens, if the starter gets injured or if negotiations with Rodgers fall apart, the team still has a chance to compete at a high level. That's what smart roster management is all about, and Steelers fans appreciate that kind of thinking. But let's keep in mind that all of this is still in the early stages. The NFL offseason is a whirlwind of rumors, negotiations, and strategic moves. The Steelers are definitely exploring their options, and Kirk Cousins is just one piece of a bigger puzzle. They are also reportedly weighing other possibilities, including draft prospects and free agents, to complement their core. The goal is clear: assemble a team that can contend for a Super Bowl, and do it with a roster that's balanced and resilient. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Cousins could be a good fit if Rodgers doesn't come through? Or are you holding out hope that the Packers will come around and make a deal? How do you see this offseason playing out for your team? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions matter so much to us and, of course, to the Steelers organization. We love hearing from the fans, and your insights help shape the conversation. As we look ahead, the excitement continues to build. The NFL offseason is always unpredictable, but one thing's for sure: the Steelers are making strategic moves, and they're doing everything they can to position themselves for success. Whether it's the pursuit of Rodgers, the consideration of Cousins, or other options on the table, Pittsburgh is clearly not sitting idly by. They're planning, they're negotiating, and most importantly, they're aiming for that elusive championship. So stay tuned, because this story is far from over. We'll be here to keep you updated on every twist and turn, every rumor and confirmation, because Pittsburgh Steelers fans deserve to know everything that's happening behind the scenes. The offseason is a time of hope, of strategy, and of anticipation, And the Steelers are right in the middle of it, shaping their future with calculated moves and a fierce desire to bring another Lombardi trophy home. Thanks for sticking with me through this deep dive, and remember, I'll be back soon with more updates. This is your go-to channel for all things Steelers, and we're just getting started. Keep your eyes peeled, stay passionate, and let's continue to support our team through thick and thin. Because at the end of the day, it's all about that Steelers pride. Until next time, stay safe, stay loud, and as always, go Steelers!